Hi guys, so welcome back to my vlog, and today's video is about how to lose weight and specifically how to use macros to help you lose weight while counting calories, basically. The way you lose weight is simply to be in a calorie deficit, which means that you are burning more calories than you are taking in. So essentially you're burning off more calories than you are eating. For example, if you are burning 2,000 calories in a day, you want to be eating say 1,700 calories, and then you're going to be in a 200 calorie deficit, and over time you will see a decrease in your weight because of that calorie deficit. But this shouldn't be confused as that you are, say you've burnt 500 calories at the gym. Like that isn't just the only calories you burnt that day. You have what's known as your BMR, which is your basal metabolic rate, and this is the amount of calories you burn each day, even if you literally just lie in bed and don't do anything. So literally sitting here like breathing is burning calories, like without you even knowing that you're doing it. And then you also have what's called your TDEE, and that is your total daily energy expenditure, and this is calculated through like different things, so like your job, your general activity if you go to the gym, and it can give you like an average amount of calories you burn each day. So say if your BMR was say like 1,200, then your TDEE may add on another like 800 say, and then that's going to bring you up to 2,000 calories, and then you just want to be in a deficit from that. So you can use online calculators to figure this out for you, and Fitbits and things like that which calculate your calorie output for the day are really good, because they'll actually calculate your TDEE for you, and they'll do it each day to match how the day's gone, because obviously it is going to vary each day. Like not every day you're going to go to the gym, like some days you're going to have a chilled day, and that's totally fine. It just means you might want to eat a bit differently on those days to reflect that. So to create this calorie deficit, you can do it like various ways. So you could just go about your daily life normally and just eat like less than you normally are, or you could increase your exercise, so like that would be increasing your energy expenditure, and then just eat how you normally are. So say you normally eat 2,000 calories, that's fine, you eat the 2,000 calories and then you go to the gym and burn say 200 calories, and then you're in a deficit. Using macronutrients to find these calories, basically the easiest way to put this is that fats have 9 calories in 1 gram of fat, carbs have 4 calories in 1 gram of carb, and proteins have 4 calories in 1 gram of protein. So eating fat doesn't make you fat. Oh my god, there's a bee. Eating fat doesn't make you fat. What it is, fat has more calories per gram. So if you ate 100 grams of something, say like avocado, which is like mostly fat, if you ate 100 grams of that compared to 100 grams of like rice, so mostly a carb, there's going to be more calories in the 100 grams of avocado, because there's 9 calories per gram. So there'd be like in 100 grams would be 900 calories, whereas in the 100 grams of rice there'd only be 400 calories. So obviously calorie deficit, you want to eat rice, not avocado. Why do we need different macronutrients? So essentially proteins, the main reason you need protein is to help with muscle recovery. So you go to the gym, or even if you don't go to the gym, just general life, you need it for recovery. And if you don't have enough protein, you're really increasing your risk of injuries because your muscles can't recover. And carbohydrates are essentially your main source of energy, and you really do need carbs. And a lot of people think that when they're like on a fat loss diet that they should completely reduce their carbs, but you really shouldn't, because you're just going to like drain yourself and you're just going to have no energy essentially. And fats, okay, fats are really important. They control your hormone balance, and without fats it's just really bad. Like that's when you can kind of get thyroid problems, a lot of things. So yeah, it's the main thing is you want to have a balance of like all foods, and when you're eating these foods it's really good to have whole foods rather than like processed versions, because whole foods, so essentially fruit, vegetables, things like that, just contain a lot more nutrients, and so then you're getting more benefits than like from micronutrients, which are things like vitamins and minerals, which really help your body in loads of other ways. But this is about macronutrients. Let's say your TDEE is 2,000 calories and you want to be in a deficit. So let's say you wanted a 300 calorie deficit, so you want to eat 1,700 calories a day. How should you split your macronutrients? So it really does depend on you, and you might try one split and think like this isn't working for me. You can vary the split, like, and it can be for numerous reasons. Maybe like you think I need more carbs personally because I will feel like I have no energy, or I want to eat more fats because they keep me fuller for longer, or I want to eat more proteins. Like personally, I know if I haven't got enough protein in my diet because after the gym, like my muscles just don't recover and I feel like really achy and rubbish. Quite a good split to start at would be 30% protein, 40% carbs and 30% fat. In this 30-40-30 split, you'd want to eat, due to, as we said before, the amount of calories per gram, you might want to have, so for 30% protein, you're going to have 510 calories, which is 127 grams of protein, and then for 40% carbs, you're going to have 680 calories of carbs, which is 170 grams of carbs. You're going to have 30% fat, which is 510 calories and 56 grams. So that's kind of how you split it up, and then you can just calculate it that way. And I think a really good way is to either plan out your meals so that the end of the day it's going to add up to that split, or if you are like kind of intuitively eating, it's good to record it on something like MyFitnessPal or something where you can kind of see what you've ate of each, and then it will add up to the right amount. It's totally different for everyone, this split though, but I'd say the main thing is to make sure that you have enough protein if you're trying to lose fat, and if you're trying to gain weight, really, like anything you're trying to do. Protein is really important, especially if you're exercising. So a study by Veldhorst et al. In 2009 found that having a 25 to 30% protein protein intake in your diet, so having that as what we just used in the example, can actually increase your daily calorie expenditure by up to 100 calories just through increasing your metabolism. So obviously, like, it's not just like how much you're eating, what you're eating can actually have an effect. And the reason that they found that it increased the calorie expenditure like that is because it increased gluconeogenesis, which is just basically, you don't really need to know this, but it's just a metabolic process which produces glucose. So yeah, what you're eating can have an effect. And obviously as well, if you are training in the gym, if you're taking in more protein, you're going to help your muscles recover, help your muscles grow more, and then your muscles, the more muscle percentage you have in your body, actually increases your metabolism anyway. So that's always good. I'd say overall, the most important thing is having the calorie deficit, not the macros. So don't stress out if you have planned like the amount of each, like the percentage of each you want, and you're not meeting that, like you don't meet it one day, it's absolutely fine. Just try and stay at the right calorie level rather than the macronutrients level. Like, it's like say if you had a pyramid, the calories are more important, and then you've got the macros. Like, it's okay, you got this. But yeah, most importantly, I'd say make sure that you are doing something sustainable. So do not like try and eat like 1,000 calories a day to lose fat, because you might lose fat at first, but you're not going to maintain that. But if you're just eating like a 200 calorie deficit, you can maintain that. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please like, comment and subscribe, and let me know any other kind of fitness, health related videos you want me to do. And yeah, thank you for watching.